Okay. This is day what?
Day what?
4 of the. How long y'all been?
Are you really vlogging this?
Yes. I gotta do something.
Go home.
Day 4 of the children being at home, having to be homeschooled, and it's going. Get that up off the floor. It's going. It's going. Yes, it's going. I've been working diligently. Hi, everyone. Welcome to my channel. It says, when in doubt, vlog it, log it, journal it. This is my journal. Hi, my name is Karonda Davis Glover. Got married. And for those of you all who heard earlier, that was my daughter, Christina. And once you see on this channel, you'll see she has a beautiful voice. She sings. And I also am a TLC representative, which is for Total Life Changes. We're running a special until midnight, and they just extended it to 3 a.m. in the morning, where it's free to join. You get your free digital kit along with excuse me, upgrade, 2 days shipping, and opportunity to work with me and my team. So TLC is a health and wellness company that's been around, and I originally joined in 2015 and kind of put it back on the back burner, and I got back on it again this year because of the fact, you know, working from home, the job that I have, I am in the healthcare field. And as you all know, with the coronavirus and everything that's going on with that, I really don't want to get into that because I'm pretty sure you all are sick and tired of hearing about the coronavirus and COVID-19 just like I am. I'm in the medical field. People, stay clean. Wash your hands. I mean, I don't know what to say. Anyway, another story. I also am a Mary Kay independent distributor. As you can tell, see, I have no makeup on today, and I just got through with, oh, and I forgot to put on my moisturizer. I have no makeup on, and blemishes are about gone. I'm working on my pores, so just in case you see, they are a little enlarged. So I am working on reducing my pores. We have a really good skincare line that I like. But on the TLC, Total Life Changes, I was on it in 2015, and I did a total life change, and I lost about 50 pounds. I got down to a size 10, but you can't tell that now. But I gained it back over time because I got married, and you know, they call it happy weight. And I'm starting to lose back again. But yeah, it's a total life change. We have products that help you with losing weight. It detoxes your body, helps your stomach. And we also have, it's called ISOT. And we also have an ISOT that has hemp in it. So it also not only just helps with digestion and detoxing, it also helps with stress, relieving stress and pain in your body and your mind. It helps with, you know, relieving things that's going on in your mind. Like right now, we're all going through a lot with children at home. I don't go through that. I have 3 kids, 3 children, all girls, and 2 of them are grown. I know, may not look like I'm that old, but I am. And I have one little one still here. She's 14 years old. And some people are having the hardest time dealing with their children at home. And I have been looking at some of these posts, and they are hilarious on Facebook. You know, Facebook is what you make it. It's entertaining. Where people are stating, now you're going to see what the teachers are talking about with your bad ... kids. Now you get to stay at home with them and see what your teachers go through every day. Now it's only day 4, mind you, and they're supposed to stay until the end of March. Now here in the state that I live in, which is Arkansas, temporarily, but the state that I live in, they have just extended it today to April 17th. Now, I'm good with it. Doesn't bother me. I love my children, all of them, and my grandbaby. And for my children to stay at home, no big deal. I love my children. I love them staying at home. I love teaching them. I love interacting with them. I love having fun with them, because that's one thing that I know that they're going to always remember, having fun. And you can make the learning fun. Now, she does have her classwork, excuse me, that she has to work on. And since she's older, she gets to work on a laptop and do her classwork. So she works on her classwork, and I come in, I check on her, make sure she's okay. I go out and do my few patients that I do, because I'm in the healthcare field. I go out and do my few patients because it has really impacted my job where I work. It has lessened my caseload because I go out to homes and facilities, and the facilities that I work in have now shut down. They're on lockdown. So we're not allowed to go in right now at the moment because of, you know, what's going on. So I'm mainly going to home patients and home patients, lovers, you know, they haven't said, you know, not to come. So, but it has lessened the caseload. So I have more time to check in on her, make sure she's okay, and doing her homework, and doing her classwork and in class, because they have the virtual class. You know, they have the AMI. And she's doing well. So when I come in between time, my baby is a songstress, okay? She has been singing since before she could talk. I do believe she was singing in the womb. Gave me a hard time. But my daughter sings. She sings all day long. And when she was a baby, whenever she got tired, the singing would get worse. She would sing more and more and more and more until she fell asleep. But that's just how she loves to sing. And it has not been bad for me. But I have been looking at these Facebook posts of, okay, number one, parents, these are your children, okay? These are an extension of you. And now you can't take you. I find it hilarious. I do feel for some of the parents. No, I don't. I really don't. But hey, it is what it is. My day, you trained your children. Your children knew how to act. They knew what they were going to do, and they knew what they weren't going to do. So if your child is running amok and you allowed them to do that because, oh, they're going to school tomorrow, so I don't have to worry about them. Hey, payback is a mug. Anyway, they say sometimes your life experiences people like to know about and listen and see what's going on in your life. So this is what's going on with Karonda, aka Coco. Everyone calls me Coco. So far, everything's going fine. I have a he's 3-year-old grandson, and he stayed the night with me last night. I wasn't going to let him stay because I had to work, and I need to drop him off in the morning. This morning came, and he was like this. So I'm like, okay, and he's not the average 3-year-old. He's like 65 pounds, okay? I was like, oh no, this is not happening. I'm not picking him up. So he stayed. Only did a couple hours, no big deal. And I told him not to, I was hoping that he wouldn't bother his auntie so she could do her classwork. And he did well because I came back and forth to check on him. And he did fine. So he comes in, and his mother, God bless her soul, she's an extension of me. I didn't have any problems with them, okay? This is what gets me about children. I remember one day she goes, and we'll revert back to the story I was just telling you. One day she came to me and she said, Mom, how do you get or keep your child from messing with the toilet and the cabinets in the bathroom? I said, heck, I don't know. Y'all were trained. Y'all knew better. She said, I can't keep him from it. I said, you, the adult, cannot stop your child. I think he was 2 at the time. From going in, no, he was 1 because he had just started walking. From going into, the drawers and the cabinets in the bathroom and raising the toilet lid up and stuff. Because, they have all this child protective crap. Not knocking it for the parents who use it. Sorry. I just don't believe in it because I told you don't touch it. Don't touch it. I told you to stay out the bathroom. Stay out the bathroom. I told you the kitchen is for grown folks. The kitchen is for grown folks. You come in when asked. Don't go in my refrigerator. At all. You ask. That's how that goes. None of your friends need to come in my refrigerator either. Or my bedroom. They need to ask. They do not need to walk around in my home without asking. That's a sign of respect. So, did I understand what she was going through? No. I didn't have a problem with them. They were trained early on. So, anyway, what I was telling you before, my grandbaby stayed the night. I come in when I got off. My daughter, baby girl, was telling me that he was hollering when he woke up. Sometimes he does that when he wakes up because he hasn't, fully grasped the idea of where he is yet, especially when he's not at home. And she was going off at him and he was going off at her. And I just looked at her. I said, you're just putting gasoline on the fire. And she's like, Mom, you don't understand. I said, no, you don't understand. You're hollering at him because he's hollering. What you need to do is figure out what's wrong with him and to tell him to stop or either try and calm him down. Assure him everything is okay. Because if you don't, all you do is make him holler worse. I don't understand children these days. His mother is the same way. She'll do the same thing. And I told her, I said, honey, I guess it's the youngness in you or something. I don't know. But anyway, I figured I'd get on here and make a diary of what's going on with me. See how you other mothers are doing with this, having to be in the house with your children, having to, daily life. How is it disturbing you? What is it doing to you? Maybe you need someone to talk to, answer some questions or something. Because I'll be looking down at the comments later on because it wouldn't let me do live right then and there. So, hey, we moms need to stick together. And the community needs to stick together. It says it, We've heard the old saying where it takes a village to raise a child. Oh, my face is oily. Y'all are just going to have to forgive me. And the hair bun. And I just tied this up and just kept going today. I was like, I'm not doing nothing to it. It's raining. It's humid. Hair, poof. This is as good as it's getting. And I've gotten a lot of compliments. Oh, I love your bow. Oh, I love your hair. Thank you, baby. Bad hair day. But yeah, we're going to see how this goes and who makes it and who doesn't make it. Oh, perfect topic. Tissue. Why are you guys buying up all the tissue and paper towels? Oh, and another thing got me beans. I want to go get some beans, right, for my husband because that's what he wanted. He'll be home this weekend. And Great Northern beans. I went to the store. First, my daughter, she was at the store at Walmart, and I told her to look for some beans and give me some, and I'll pay her back later. She went, she said, Mama, there's no chicken, there's no beans, there's no tissue, there's no paper towel, there's barely any beef, there's no pork. I said, what? I said, okay, I'm gonna go to Kroger's. I go to Kroger's. The bean aisle, whoosh, empty, burn. I'm like, really? Beans? Okay, people buying beans. The only beans that were left were black-eyed peas and garbanzo beans. And there was like a few big bags of rice. Like, I think they were the 2 or 5 pound bags. Just like maybe a handful. I don't even think it was a handful. And that was it. Canned meat, like tuna, gone. I'm like, okay, this is my deal. Why are you buying it up? What's gonna happen? I mean, you do realize not everything comes from China, right? Especially here in Arkansas. I think we have 2 places, I know of one, Crossett, makes tissue. We're not gonna run out. We'll be fine. We don't have to wait for it to come from China, or we're not getting a shipment or so from China and we're worried, oh, we're not going to get any tissue. Look at here. I know I may catch some flack behind this, but look at here. Black folk been surviving for years, okay? And some poor white people, because they didn't have much back in the day either, and they know how to make a dollar stretch. You know, I just got through watching, and I think it was a YouTube video of a woman feeding 7 people off of $3.35. That woman, innovative, okay? Number one, innovative, because anyone who can take some ramen noodles, put them in a skillet, nice deep skillet. She fried them up in some little oil like she was a chef hunty. Had some leftover meat. Took the packages out. Took the seasoning packages out. Had some leftover meat. Poured some water in there. Let it boil down. Even told you about it. Even put a little parsley in it for some color. Had some leftover steak. Put that steak in there. Then put the seasoning package in there. Mix it up and had a meal that fed in. Like she said, the more people you have, the more you feed. And I think that fed like 4 people $3.33. Okay? Innovative. You can find a lot of things to do and how to fix things to take care of your family. Nowadays, it's really not that hard. Google it. You can Google anything you want to nowadays. When we were growing up, there was no Google. Mama had mine. Grandma, Big Mama. They got a little bit like this and fed a multitude. We didn't starve. The whole community helped each other out. Like that. Anybody ever heard of this story, the Stone Soup? And it was about a person that let's see if I can get it correctly, got a pot in a community and filled it up with water and put a stone in it. And he just kept going, built the fire first, and got the fire just roaring and put the big old heavy pot on there and put the water in there and put a stone in there. And he was like, oh, got it boiling real nice and good. He got to looking at it, stirring it up, tasted a little bit. Boy, this sure is some good soup. It sure would taste good if it had a few potatoes and onions. If somebody came out, oh, I got some potatoes, I got some onions. So they ran into the house and put it in there. This is a story about people coming together. They didn't really pay attention because at first nobody wanted to give out. Everybody was, me. They were keeping it to themselves. And this one had a few potatoes. This one had a few carrots. This one had a few onions. This one had, seasonings. This one had this. This one had that. And before you know it, they had a pot of soup. And that's coming together. You bring yours, I bring mine. Hey, we can feed a multitude. A lot of people don't think that way no more. But I digress. We're going to be okay. We are. We're going to be okay. Because, number one, and those of you who don't want to hear it, honey, term, no harm. He has never left us nor forsaken us. That's simple. He never will. He did not put in us the spirit of fear. So don't fear. Be smart. He gave you some senses. Use them. Pay attention to your surroundings. Like Daddy used to always tell me, don't take any wooden nickels. Do what you're supposed to do. Quit watching Facebook all the time. The news, Fox News, all that stuff. If you get up in the morning, you have your coffee, the first thing you do is turn on news. I know I'm guilty of it. I do it. You turn on first thing. Once a day is all you need, just like a vitamin, okay? That's all you need. Get all the news you need. I know it changes by the afternoon, but don't get so immersed in it till that's all your conversation is about all day. Because the enemy is getting enough power, okay? That's all we do is talk about it. So that's giving him everything. It's feeding. That's giving him everything. Okay, now they tell us, go home, quarantine yourself, and homeschool your children. Okay, and Jesus told us to pray. Looks like getting his away some kind of way, huh? We're supposed to pray it in the beginning. If you stay prayed up, you don't have to worry about nothing. If it's your first time praying, honey, welcome. It's a beautiful thing. Nobody ever said the road was going to be easy, but it's a beautiful thing. Because the God I serve, hey, glory. My thing is, stop buying up all the tissue. Stop buying up all the paper towel. That's for the people that like me, who didn't run out there and buy gobs. Because usually what I do is, every pay period, I buy the essentials, whether I need it or not. Tissue, paper towels, dishwashing liquid if it's under a half, extra cleaning supplies, sponges, just the essentials. I just like to keep stuff around. Spray, stuff like that. Candles. I like to keep stuff around. Every pay period I have a little small budget I put, for a little essentials, for stuff like that. I just buy it every 2 weeks. That's just what I do to make sure. Because, household with 2 women, and then my daughter comes here too. Good grief. Then her son may decide to roll the tissue off. We go through some tissue, okay? But for those like me and other people who didn't run out and hoard all the tissue, and now it's coming up towards that time where we need to go buy some tissue, we don't have any tissue. But that's all right. Like Granddaddy used to say, there's a Sears catalog out there. But I'm not going to use Sears catalog, though. I'm not going to do that. But calm down, people. It's serious, but it's not that serious. Quit putting fear into people. Quit scaring the life out of people. Do what you're told. Wash your hands. Give your space. I always like to have my space over here anyway, so this didn't really do nothing but just make it beautiful for me. Because I'm like, oh yeah, social distancing. Okay, yeah, I already told people, move. This is my space. That's yours. So just be smart about it and pray. Keep it pushing. It's life. Nobody said it was going to be easy. What's that movie I saw? life is like, what she said, life is like a disco. No matter how much the music changes, you just keep dancing. I'm pretty sure I said it wrong, but that sounds good. Because, I mean, no matter what changes in your life, no matter what things are thrown to you, you got to keep going. You can't stop. You just can't. You can't give up. You just can't. I mean, you get your Bible, you read it. Bible. That's your instructions. Basic instructions before leaving Earth. You want to know anything? Finances, marriage, children, loving thy neighbor, the one that gets on your last nerve. Anything you want to know is in there. Anything. Hey, but I done took up enough of y'all time. So, day 4 of the homeschooling and shut in. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Good night.